Welcome to day 2 of at-home learning. We're going to take a look at today's activities together. And don't forget, there is a video that shows you the bottom half of today's activities, which is actually today's choice board. So you can watch that video when you're done with this part and ready to look at the choice board. Okay, let's take a look here. In reading, we're going to ask you to read a book of your choice for 15 to 20 minutes. Again, that can be a physical book or it can be an ebook. And you're going to tell someone all about the story elements in the book that you read. So here's an enlargement of that poster there. These are the things that you need to tell someone. You need to tell them about the main character. Now, not just what their name is, but tell them a little bit about the main character. What are their character traits or words that you would use to describe him or her? And what are their motivations or what do they want? Another thing you can tell them about is the setting of your story. So how the time and place adds to the story, like where does it take place and when? Are we talking like way back in history, or is it happening now, or perhaps even in the future? And why that impacts the story, how that changes the story. If you already know it, you can tell the person about the problem in the story. Now, usually in a story, the characters are going to encounter some kind of a problem and they have to respond to that. So, what problems are you noticing so far? Another word for problem is they could be obstacles or maybe challenges that the characters have to face. And then at the very end of a story, we usually get the finish or the resolution or the way things end up. If you're just starting a story, obviously you're not going to know the ending yet, but if you read a shorter story today, you might. So, up to you. Which of these applies? Tell someone about the story elements in the book that you're reading. Now, for writing today, we're not actually going to write our piece. We're actually going to make a list of good story ideas. Now, we're going to make a list of true story ideas. So, can you think of things that have really happened to you that you could write about? Maybe it was something bad that happened, like that one time that you really hurt and stubbed your toe. Perhaps it was something really good that happened, like a really special occasion or a fun picnic that you went on, or that time you finally got the courage to dive off of the high dive, right? Something like that. So today is just making a list. Make a list of some true stories that you could tell us about. Now in math today, we're always going to do 1 to 2 lessons in Dreambox, and then we'll have a problem of the day to try to solve. Now today's problem it involves cards, like trading cards of some sort. So you have to kind of imagine in your mind that there's some kind of a trading card. It could be like a Pokemon card. It could be like a sports card, like a football or baseball card or something like that you're going to be exchanging here. Kind of picture those. Okay, so if Jose had 74 cards and he gave 23 cards to his friend Karen, well, then how many cards does Jose have left? So you have to use your very best thinking, see how you could figure out how many cards he has remaining. Here's another situation. All right, Ada started off with 94 cards. She gave 34 to her brother Lucas. So how many cards does Ada have left? All right, solve that one. And then at the bottom here, Jose says that he has more cards than Ada because he actually gave away fewer cards. But Ada disagrees. Who do you think is correct, Jose or Ada? And this is the really important part. How do you know? So we were going to want you to explain your math thinking. Oh, I know it is this person because... and do your very best explaining on how you know that. Now, there's a link there at the bottom to base 10 pieces. And if you click on those blue words down there, it takes you to this site right here. And this site gives you some manipulatives that perhaps could be helpful to you. So if they had, I don't know, 31 cards, right? And I wanted to take away a specific amount, I could do that here. So you're welcome to use these blocks if that helps you to be able to solve those problems. And just like I explained yesterday, we're going to go ahead and do today's activity off of today's month's health and PE calendar. And don't forget, you have those brain boosts there, so you can get out of your seat and get your body moving occasionally, because that's when you do your very best thinking, when your blood has been pumping and your body's ready to learn. All right, I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day, and I'm excited to see all of your work.